The man's skin began to spontaneously combust. Flames danced beneath his footsteps. He screamed wildly. The Ghost Rider's first transformation would burn every inch of his skin. He would endure immense pain. Soon he became a burning skeleton. The Ghost Rider had awakened. The heartless demon appeared. The Ghost Rider said to him,
"Back to hell."
Just then the Wind Demon flew in and flung the Ghost Rider onto the chains. But the Ghost Rider tore the chains loose, using them as his weapon. Just as he stepped out of the warehouse, he was immediately seized by a water demon, who crushed him into a pulp. Then the Earth Demon descended. But no sooner had he taken 2 steps than the Ghost Rider grabbed him, knocking him flying with a single punch. A chunk of his face was torn off. He tried to flee but was entangled by the chains. He was instantly roasted to a crisp and shattered into pieces on the ground. This scared the other demons away. The Wraith Knight approached the motorcycle, touched it with his hand, and the bike burst into flames, transforming into a hell bike. He mounted it and sped off, beginning his patrol. Soon he spotted the robber, who was about to kill a defenseless woman. The Wraith Knight appeared, pushed the woman out of the way, and grabbed the robber. The robber was so terrified he wet himself. He plunged a knife into the rider's shoulder, but the blade melted. The Ghost Rider began to use the Eye of Judgment on the robber. He stared directly into the sinner's eyes. At that moment, both could see the crimes the other had committed, and the sinner's soul felt the pain of all the victims. Then the robber's eyes burned into black holes, and his soul descended into hell. Later dawn broke. The Ghost Rider arrived at the edge of the cemetery. As the sunlight fell upon him, he regained his human form. He crawled painfully toward his father's grave and passed out. When he awoke, he found himself in a church. Upon getting up, he realized the gravedigger had saved him. The gravedigger was mysterious, seeming to know every secret about him. Johnny thanked him and left. Upon returning home, he was arrested by the police. It turned out the police had spotted his license plate by the roadside and concluded he was the mastermind behind the murder. But Johnny denied it. They didn't believe him and locked him up in a cell. By the time he reached the cell, it was already night. Johnny began to feel unwell, for he was surrounded by evildoers. The Ghost Rider sensed their wickedness and began to awaken. Johnny begged the police not to throw him in there, but the police wouldn't listen.